Subscribe to our channel and click on the bell button to receive important financial updates faster than anybody else. Friends, welcome to another video on your channel Profit Equities. Now if you like our content, please don't forget to hit the like button. Also subscribe to our channel and click on the bell button to receive important financial updates at the earliest. Now Edelweiss is a well-known financial services firm from India. Here we present 5 stocks which they think of as potential multibaggers. Now the important factor to mention here is that this is not part of a research report. This was more of an interview which was conducted on a leading television channel, and we would basically be sharing the link to that interview on the Money Control website in our description box. Please watch this video to know more. Also friends, please don't treat these as stock recommendations. Please just include them in your watch list and continue monitoring them for any positive developments. It's only when you have conducted your own analysis and think that these stocks could be potential investment opportunities should you go ahead and take a position. Now the first stock on the list is Century Plyboards India Limited, which is available at 340.90. Now the code for the company is CENTURYPLY. Now Century Plyboards India Limited is a plywood manufacturer. The company's segments include plywood, laminate, CFS services and others. The company's geographical segments are demarcated into India and overseas. The plywood segment includes plywood, blackboard, veneer and timber. Now if you were to look at the 1 year chart, you would see that there were a certain set of bumps during the 1 year chart, but overall this company has gone ahead and created some money for the owners of this stock. The market cap of the company is 7,543.67 crores, which means that the company is a mid-cap one. The EPS is 7.53, which translates into a price to earnings ratio of 45.02. Now this is largely in line to the industry PE of 40.20. The book value is 31.8, which translates into a price to book ratio of 10.65. The debt to equity is 2.0177, whereas the return on equity is 0.1123. Now the dividend yield is on the lower side at 0.29, and the promoter holding here is pretty good at 72%. The 52-week high for the company stands at 363, whereas the 52-week low is 176. Now an important factor to mention here is that this company is a play on India's consumption. Now the second company on the list is Asian Granito India Limited, which is available at 576.15. Now the code for the company is ASIANTILES. Now Asian Granito India Limited is engaged in the business of manufacturing of tiles. The company offers tiles such as wall and ceramics and marble and quartz. The company manufactures various types of vitrified tiles, including glazed and polished, in over 1200 designs. The company also exports tiles to approximately 50 countries. Now if you were to look at the 1 year chart for the stock, you would see that it's on a beautiful uptrend and a lot of wealth has been created here. The market cap of the company is 1733.49 crores, which means that the company is still a small cap one. The EPS is 10.33, which translates into a price to earnings ratio of 55.77, which is much expensive compared to the industry PE of 38.93. The book value is 118.80, which translates into a price to book ratio of 4.85. The dividend yield is 0.23, whereas the promoter holding here is much on the lower side at 32.32. The 52-week high for the stock stands at 618.15, whereas the 52-week low for the company stands at 240.60. Now friends, please remember that as far as this company is concerned, this company has been very common on the brokerage recommendation lists for many brokers for the year 2018. So there is some sort of a consensus that this company may well do well going forward. Now the third company on the list is Motherson Sumi Systems Limited, and The price here is 370.15. The code for the company is MOTHERSUMI. Now, Motherson Sumi Systems Limited is a system solutions provider to automotive and other industries, offering services from design and prototyping to production and delivery of solutions across a range of products. Now, if you were to look at the 1 year chart for the company, you would see that it's been on a beautiful uptrend and a lot of money has been created for the owners for this company. The market cap is 77,928.03 crores, which means that the company is a large cap one. Now, this is one of the most well known auto ancillary stocks in India, and the management is one of the most respected. The EPS is 4.50, which translates into a very expensive price to earnings ratio of 82.26. Now, this, however, is a bit lower compared to the industry PE of 98.16. The book value is 11.90, which translates into a price to book ratio, which is again very high at 31.11. Now, the debt to equity is 1.3978, whereas the return on equity is 0.1961. The dividend yield percent is 0.54. The promoter holding here is decent at 63.10. The 52-week high is 395.60, whereas the 52-week low for the stock stands at 214.01. The fourth company on the list is Fin Homes Limited, which is available at 442.35. Now, the code for the company is CANFINHOME. Now, Fin Homes Limited is a housing finance company. The company offers housing loans to individuals, housing loans to builders or developers, and loan against property. Its loan portfolio includes housing loans and non-housing loans. Its housing loan products include individual home loans and various schemes related to the construction or purchasing of properties. Its non-housing loans includes mortgage loans, loans against commercial property, site loans, personal loans, flexi-lab, and commercial housing loans. The company accepts deposits from the public, including fixed deposit and cumulative deposit. Now, if you were to look at the 1 year chart for the stock, you can see that essentially it can be broken down into two major parts. One was till the middle of the year when this company was on a great upward movement. But since then, the company has generally been a laggard and a lot of wealth has been lost. The market cap of the company is 5890.17 crores, which means that the company is a mid cap one. The EPS is 22.32, translating into a price to earnings ratio of 19.82, which is cheaper than the industry PE of 29.81. The book value is 80.83, which translates into a price to book ratio of 5.47. The debt to equity is higher, but this is because this is a housing finance company where the debt generally tends to be on the higher side. The debt to equity is 9.7704, whereas the return on equity is 0.2567. The dividend yield percent is 0.45, whereas the promoter holding is also a bit on the lower side at 30.65. The 52-week high is 2657, whereas the 52-week low is 330.20. So the final company on the list is Lumax Industries Limited, which is available at 2015.65 rupees. The code for the company is LUMAXIND. Now, Lumax Industries Limited is engaged in the business of manufacture of various types of automotive lighting equipment. The company's geographical segments are domestic and overseas market. The company has business operations across 4 two-wheeler and farm equipment segments. Now, if you were to look at the 1 year chart for the company, you would see that the company was on a sideways sort of a trend for the major part of the year, but since then there has been a huge movement in the stock price. Market cap is 1884.18 crores, which means that the company is still a small cap one. The EPS is 54.77, translating into a price to earnings ratio of 36.80, which appears to be cheaper than the industry PE of 41.40. The book value is 258.52, which translates into a price to book ratio of 7.80. Now, this is on the higher side. The debt to equity is 0.4444, whereas the return on equity is 0.1926. The dividend yield percent is 0.72, whereas the promoter holding here is good at 73.53%. The 52-week high for the stock stands at 2250, whereas the 52-week low is 905.30. Now friends, having watched this video, please only include them to your watch list. Please don't just jump in do your own research. Also friends, I would request you to go ahead in the description box and look for the link of this article and just go through that article for you to better understand why these could be potential multibaggers according to Edelweiss. Thanks for watching this video and we will see you soon.